Hey, everybody. My name is Colin Wilcox with Extraordinary Concepts. Just checking to see if my volume's going. Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. Pretty new at this YouTube stuff and videoing. Excuse me. Um, yeah, just as you would know, I just coughed into my hand. I am powered by AE, which is Authentic Expression. I like to just do one take. I'm not a big fan of editing and doing all that kind of stuff. I hope you stick with me, and I could have lost you already, but I hope to give you some invaluable information. Um, I'm an AI agent. I call myself an AI agent, which is applying innovation. We'll talk about artificial intelligence. We'll talk about Google Maps. We'll talk about swings. We'll talk about all kinds of crazy stuff. But we got to innovate these days to give the guests an amazing experience because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for nothing else nowadays. So hopefully you can stick with me on this journey. I'm going to talk about a very powerful tool that I like to use a lot. And that powerful tool is Google Maps. I'm not sure if anybody realizes how powerful it is, but in the hospitality industry, it can be great. And today we're going to be talking about uh, the competition, sort of knowing where you stand with competition, knowing what your competition's doing, and we'll see how deep I go into this rabbit hole. But I could spend probably all day on Google Maps and all the powerful things you can do with it. But today, we're going to focus on two restaurants. One is Proof 22, which is we're going to pretend we own, and then the other one is going to be like a New World Tavern. That'll be our competition. I will show you through Google Maps on sort of how we're actually going to check to see how we're doing and then how we can do better. Now, by no means do we want to be copying competition. We want to use them as inspiration tools. We're never, ever satisfied with how good we are. We want to be always better, better at all kinds of things. And what happens all the time in a restaurant is it could be a Thursday night and you're just sitting there in your restaurant, you're prepared, the staff's all showed up, everything's good there, the kitchen's ready to go, and and now you're running. So now it goes four, five, six, seven, and it's just not busy. So what typically happens is everybody in their head starts saying, "Oh, well, I'm not sure what's going on. It must be the weather. It must be, is there a graduation?" They sort of throw things in their heads on why it's not busy in your restaurant. My take on that is you suck. Sorry, it's just, I mean, you're just not good enough to fill that space. There's places in downtown Plymouth that I watch all the time, and they could seat maybe 50, 60, and they're slow, and they're like, oh, it's quiet tonight. I'm like, it's not quiet tonight. You have 70 restaurants around you that have more than 50, 60, so there's no reason why you can't be packed. So that's what we're going to be trying to jump into is like when I was full time in the hospitality industry, when I owned my restaurants, I would do the same thing in my brain. I would say, well, what's going on? It was slow. So I would say, hold on, guys, I'll be right back to management. I would go check out places. I'd drive around and sort of see the parking lot, see if they're full, see whatever the case is. And sometimes I'd actually go in the restaurant, order a drink, sit there, see what kind of vibe they have, what kind of specials they're running, and so on. So I'm going to show you a little video on what you should do. And this is a very realistic thing that happens all the time. And this is sort of how I take a look at the industry. So let's just take a quick look at the industry through the eyes of a football. Through eyes of football. Football, you'd always hear the coaches, and the players say, let's go back and watch the tapes. Let's look at the tapes. So what we're going to be doing with Google Maps is kind of looking at the tapes. Like, what are the opponents doing? What are they better at than us? And how can we, how are we making mistakes? And what can we do better? And what kind of comments do we have? What kind of positive ones do we have? And that we can enhance? And what kind of negative ones we have that we can fix? And you have to do this weekly, if not daily. And I'll show you some cool tools you can watch daily, so you can actually see the competition and how they are doing daily and live. It's kind of unique and pretty amazing. So let's see. Let's bring this over and take a quick listen to what these guys have to say. I hope you can hear them. I can't hear them, but I hope you guys can hear them. Like I said, I'm really new at this. I don't know. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear them. But It doesn't seem like audio is going on with that. See how they're talking about plays? They're talking about, basically they're watching tapes. So I hope the hell you heard that. If not, then I mean, I got really a lot of work to do. That's for sure on this YouTube stuff. I think this is my third video, and yeah, they all suck. Sorry, but I got information that you could probably be valuable. So let's just pause that, and let's bring up some Google Maps stuff. Okay, so here we are. Here was Google Maps. I'm sure everybody's opened up Google Maps at one point in time. Excuse me, I just love drinking coffee. That's like my vice. All right, anyway, so here we are. Proof 22, right over here. Here's Proof 22. Say that's our restaurant, and we are currently we're not that great. Look at us ratings over here. If you guys can see my little pointer here, we're at 4 stars. 4 stars aren't good. 3.9 is terrible. People will not go. But this is actual filters in there that actually can say, I want to see only 4.5 restaurants or more. And that means you're not going to see anything. Peak customers aren't going to see you. They want to see the 4.5s plus. So being a 4, and you got to really pay attention to ratings. Back in the old days, we'd bitch about them like, oh, they don't know what we're talking about. But now the customers, 90% of the customers are looking at ratings. And they're looking at their phone before they go into your place. So we have to pay attention to it. So anyway, Proof 22 is at a 4.0, and let's go to competition over here, which I can bring up a map like this. And basically I did 2 tabs of Google Maps on it. So I have 2 tabs opened, and now I can go to New World Tavern. I could also just click on New World Tavern, and then it would swap out what Proof 22 is, and I can show you that too. But so they're at 4.3. So already they're doing better than me. They got 821 reviews, where we've got 191 reviews, and we're not doing as well. So let's also dive a little deeper on them. We can click on their photos, and see what they got going on here. That's not necessarily a good photo. They got some, video going on. Again, okay, so they got Irish stuff going on over there. This is what customers are doing. This is the customer journey. So this isn't just like something I want to do. This is exactly what customers are doing. That's looks like nice. And get some more. So they obviously do live entertainment. So this is just it. You're just kind of digging in and sort of seeing what kind of place they are, what kind of reviews they are, and then you say, well, I don't know, are they even that busy? And what are they doing right? What are they doing wrong? Then you can go back to where they are, and then even take a look at their reviews. So they've got 5s, 4s, 1s. So you can sort it. And go to the lowest ratings and sort of see a year ago what was the problem. 2 weeks ago, service was not great, food was okay, sangria was watered down. So you kind of sort of seeing what the issue is. This 2 weeks ago, this was 7 years ago. Okay, so that's a long time ago, a year ago. Usually want to sort of see anything that's come in this year. So that's pretty much it. They've been overall, the past years were pretty bad. It seems like they're getting better. If this, so 2 weeks ago they had a bad experience, and then it was a year ago. Then you can go here and sort by the, the newest, which is 2 days ago. They had a 4 stars, 3 stars, so this stars. Now you just want to do that compared to you, same thing. You want to bring yourself up. Reviews, you want to sort, you want to go to the Lotus ratings. And now 9 months ago you got a 1, 3 months ago, 3 months ago. A year ago, so you've had more 1s than they are in relatively recently, not recently, within a year. So anyway, these are the things. Read the reviews, see what they're doing, see what you're doing, see how you can be better, and go from there. Always, so that's sort of showing the reviews. And you're looking at the area, looking at the neighborhood. You're in the neighborhood, you know what's going on. But now the real thing, like I was saying before, I'd get in my car, I'd go check out, how busy places are. So down here, if you pan down a little bit, which is a wonderful thing, is this Popular Times. So the Popular Times is actually live data. So right now, I'm not sure why they're not. They're probably opened up at 12 o'clock. Well, it says 11, 11:30. It's not 11. So they don't have any data right now. But if you go to New World Tavern, you can slide down there. Where are they? Where's the New World? Hold on a second. Overview. I'm sorry. So you slide down to them, maybe get some live. This is red. This is live data, and right behind it, you can see a little darker. That's actually what they're typically doing. So they're actually better than they normally are at this time, but it's obviously not too busy. But this is pretty much this is the business. This is how busy they are on an average on a Friday. So their lunches are so-so, dinners are Metzer, and they pick up late night. Then you click into Saturday. What do they do Saturday? Lunches are better than Fridays, and they have some stuff going on here. So they click up, and they're busy that way. So I mean, obviously, you want to take a look at your own, and I don't think the Proof 22 does that well. So we got Saturdays, okay there. Sundays are flat. Mondays flat, Tuesdays flat, Wednesdays. So anyway, so there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work to be done on that in that restaurant. So let's go back to New World Tavern. So other things we can do is say they are busy on a Saturday, typically 9, 10. So now we click down here. Now we can go and we can check this. One, you want to sort of see how their Google is. They haven't claimed, they haven't put a category in for their restaurant. So that shows me that they're probably not really paying attention to their Google maps. And that, I'm going to say, is the number one thing. There's Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, Twitter, all those things. Those are all great. But that's more of an entertainment thing. People see it and like, oh, New World Tavern, Proof 22 is doing whatever, and so they're not necessarily ready to go out. They look at it, they may think about it, they may remember it, maybe not. Most chances they're not going to remember what you just posted. So you should be throwing them entertainment. You should be throwing them stories about your restaurant. You should be throwing them, more live things that you and your staff are interacting, and do funny stuff, so that you're top of mind. But when they're actually ready to go out to eat, they grab their device, they grab their phone and say, okay, ask Google, or they get on their phone and look at maps and wherever they are and say, let's eat. Where is the best burger around? And then typically things are going to pop up, and hopefully you pop up. Hopefully you pop up to the top. And in order to be at the top, you have good ratings, good reviews, good comments, and all that kind of stuff. So paying attention to that is very important. So as I don't know where I was going. I think I just went down a rabbit hole, and hopefully I didn't lose you guys. But now we come down to the menu. We click on the menu. This is stuff that probably you guys do anyway. So this menu is from TripAdvisor, so they're probably not using Toast. It doesn't seem like when I click on it, I can order online. So these are negatives for New World Tavern. I mean, if you have all that stuff, hooked up, it's good. So right off the bat, I would say for New World Tavern, and maybe an opportunity is for making sure that when they click on your menu, you can go right into online ordering. But here we can look at the pricing and, what do they got? New World Tavern wings, they got nachos, they got all that stuff. I gotta put that, I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, that was my buddy Matt Fiore. I'll call him back. Great guy. He's restaurant person too, and trying to figure it all out himself. So anyway, so that's their menu. Let's go back to New World Tavern. Let's click on their website. Okay, so here's their website, Happy Hour. So once you click onto their website, they got happy hour apps every Thursday, 5 to 8, $6, and then 75-cent wings. Now, one thing about it is it's tiny. I can't really even see it. But they're doing their normal happy hour thing every Thursday, but it's only every Thursday. So let's go back to their business and sort of see what's going on. Saturday, Thursday. So their Thursdays are terrible. So right now, right off the bat, there's like let's try to figure out what we're going to do on Thursdays, and that's what they're doing. They're doing happy hour on Thursdays to try to build their business. I know they used to have a band on Thursdays. I don't know if they do that anymore. That can be pretty costly. Costs $300, $400, $500, $600, and you got to do $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 to just pay for that band. So they might have stopped that. So let's get that out of there. And then here's their website. Pretty pictures, all that kind of stuff, normal stuff. I wouldn't call this a great website. And then they click on Facebook. Let's go see. So this is it. We're just kind of dancing around, sort of seeing what's going on. Now, you're obviously paying attention to yourself and, don't mind my wife's stuff. You know what you have in your own business. So now you're just kind of comparing it. Like, what do you got going on on the 15th? They've got a band. They got Mini Yellow. So they got a lot of bands, a lot of entertainment going on. Every Tuesday, jackpot karaoke, trivia. On Wednesdays, Jeff Rosen every Thursday. So, see, this stuff happens. This stuff happens all the time now. So Jeff Rosen, he plays Thursdays at, right down the street. He's here on Wednesdays. He's here. He's on the Proof 22 on Wednesdays. He's down here on Thursdays, That gets a little ridiculous when the same entertainer kind of jumps around all the same spots. So anyway, this is what they're doing for Thanksgiving. This is Jeff. All right, so I just, and then you can go again, go back here. Let's see how they are on Instagram. So you kind of get in the picture. You can really kind of dig deep on what's really going on with this place and sort of see how you can be competitive. I'm going to eventually show you guys a little more AI stuff. This is their posts on Instagram, posting pictures, but, don't let the rain keep you hunkered down because you're soup. That's kind of neat. They're doing a little thing like that, a little soup, sample soups, which I like. That's different. So that they're being innovative. I don't see anybody else doing that. So things like that are very important. You want to be creative and post that and do it. So like I was saying, I'm AI agent, and that's applying innovation, and it looks like New World Tavern is applying some innovation, but that's something that's continuous. So this, like I said, I don't want this to run too long. This is really kind of figuring out Google Maps. There's so much more we can do, and I'm going to share more videos on Google Maps. We can zoom out, sort of see more competition around. You can check the whole street out. Examples. So right now, we just did New World Tavern, but this Second Wind Brewery. We click on that, see what's going on there. Right now, they're not even open yet, but they seem to do good volume. At least, and that's a tiny little brewery down. And then we got over here, click in a little closer. Speedwell. Let's see what they're doing. Sorry, click on them live. So Speedwell, they got some lunch going on. They're a little better than they normally are. Let me just so I feel a little more connected to you guys. Here I am. Sorry, just all talking. Now you can actually see me. So this is it. You can click on anything, anywhere, and sort of see what the volume is that they have been doing on an average, and also what they're doing live. I like to personally, let me show you, what I like to do sometimes. Well, not even sometimes. I don't know if you have this on your computer where you can do this to the screens, but this is nice to do. So you go get your own restaurant up here. Hold on a second, guys. Excuse me. Go Proof 22. All right, so you line up your own right there, and then you got New World Tavern, and then so you can kind of bring it right down here, so you can sort of see live, like, okay, and then I can go 3 screens where we're watching all the properties and sort of see in real time how they're doing, and then checking them out in real time instead of getting in your car, driving around, and sort of seeing. Now, how accurate these are? I'd say they're pretty accurate. Well, at least 75%. So. I did a study with a friend. I took his restaurant, and I had access to the restaurant for 2-3 months. And for a month or so, I just watched on the security cameras their volume, and then I would check the volume on how Google was doing it. And I'd say 75 and up percent of the time they were pretty accurate on how the volume was. So, excuse me. anyway, no matter what, they're equal. So it's apples and apples as far as how they get Google is giving them the data. So right now, Proof 22 is less than New World Tavern based on their data and based on their cell phone, obviously, actions. So I hope you guys like this kind of presentation. We're working on a lot of AI, and AI is artificial intelligence, and also, most importantly, is applying innovation. So I hope you can like, subscribe, and I'm going to be doing a lot of different things. We're going to start to develop as artificial intelligence continues to grow. I'm going to stay on top of it, and I'm going to give you all kinds of use case scenarios on how you can apply artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, or Midjourney, or even Canva now has artificial intelligence, all that stuff. So I'm going to try to teach you guys as much as I can, as much as I know, and try to implement it into the hospitality restaurant industry. I am your AI restaurant guy. So, like again, please like, support, click, all that stuff. Leave comments below because I'd love to know what you guys are doing as far as trying to use applied innovation or artificial intelligence, all kinds of creative ideas. That was the first time I saw a soup sample, which was nice. I saw that from New World Tavern. But it's exciting to be able to work together to try to give the guests an amazing experience. And, let me just bring myself in here full screen. I didn't want to say goodbye with this little guy up there. I don't even know how to do that. Hold on a second, everybody. Go full screen. So here I am. So once again, I really appreciate your support. Not that this is my third video. I like and subscribe. So again, powered by AE, you're going to hear all kinds of mistakes. And hopefully you say, hey, well, that 57-year-old guy, at least he's on YouTube and he's trying to share his experiences and my knowledge that I've developed over the 40 years. Again, my name is Colin Wilcox, Extraordinary Concept. I am your AI agent or your AI restaurant guy. Please put extra in front of ordinary and give the guests an amazing experience. And I'll see you in the next video.